President Joe Biden is set to finally make an announcement today on student loans. He reportedly will call for the cancellation of $10,000 of outstanding loan debt for every student, except those who make above a certain income threshold, believed to be between $125,000 to $150,000 a year or $300,000 for married couples. The president is also expected to continue the loan repayment freeze that was put in place during the pandemic and has been extended several times. It's currently set to expire at the end of the month. Data from the Education Department shows that erasing $10,000 of student loan debt would settle the balances of about a third of borrowers, and another 20% would see their balances drop by at least half. So it will provide some relief to some people, but it won't substantially reduce the burden of the total $1.4 trillion in outstanding loans held by the federal government. Biden does have the authority to cancel all of that, cancel all the outstanding debt, and he has moved to erase billions in debt held by students who went to colleges that engaged in fraud or have closed down. Of course, conservatives are freaking out about all of this and calling it a handout. They're acting like broad debt forgiveness like this is unprecedented, even though in the last few years, the government has erased the debt of millions of business owners who were given loans under the Payment Protection Program. An estimated $400 billion of debt was erased as part of that program, according to data released by government inspectors general. That's more than the cost of eliminating $10,000 of student loan debt for most borrowers. Senator Bernie Sanders noted on Twitter, quote, "The average amount of debt forgiveness to businesses receiving PPP loans was $95,700. If we could afford to cancel hundreds of billions in PPP loans to business owners in their time of need, please do not tell me we can't afford to cancel all student debt for 45 million Americans." Sanders and others on the left flank of the Democratic caucus want Biden to cancel all the student loan debt. Hell, Chuck Schumer was pushing hard for Biden to cancel $50,000 worth of debt. So, in comparison, $10,000 is kind of low. I mean, it won't be enough to unburden some seriously burdened people, but it will still make the dweebs on the right very, very mad. And it's worth noting here that many borrowers have already paid back the costs of their education, but are still in deep debt due to the high interest rates on those loans. It's because back in the 90s, the government intended to turn a profit off student loans. The Education Department estimated the government would earn more than $100 billion in interest payments. So forgiving these debts would help to reverse the predatory role the government took in student loans in the first place. Every penny of student loan debt should be erased immediately, and to make sure this crisis doesn't happen again, make college free for all who want to attend. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new videos. Also, if you want to see Means Morning News in its complete form, not just the clips we post here, head on over to Means TV and get access to all our new episodes and our entire backlog, plus tons of other great movies and original TV shows.